Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing turn-based fantasy 4X strategy game Planar Conquest. This is a sequel to Worlds of Magic. It's actually free to owners of that game. What appears to have happened is that they developed this primarily for mobile devices and then ported it back over to the PC, having a bunch of improvements that they kind of did to the base game that came out last year. So, game is single player only. There's no multiplayer. So we're going to create a new game here. First thing you can do is select the planes in Planar Conquest. Basically, there's little portals that connect them all. So I'm going to randomize this a little bit, and then I'm going to switch everything to Pangea because I don't want to deal with boats during the video, to be quite honest. Next thing you can do is you can also randomize the world setup. So I'm going to do it as a normal size world, which is a little bit smaller. Fast movement, game speed. We're going to do common resources and features and common neutrals, just as the default settings right here. As you'll see, there's a lot of creep neutral people on the map. Select your faction. Each faction has advantages and disadvantages that you can choose between. I actually kind of like the dwarves, even though they're slow. Next thing you can do is create a pre-made lord or do your own. I'll create my own just to show off the features there. Kind of picks a name for you. I'll pick the dwarf looking guy, which makes sense. And then you can pick different types of magic they have access to and different disciplines as well. Really useful as a cartographer ability. It's probably why I choose to customize my own, because it's really useful in revealing the entire map, so you don't have to scout around and lose units that way. Your guys will automatically know, where all the objects are and where the best places to found your other cities are. I'll also do merchant, and then I'll use the rest of my points to do magic. So let's do some destruction, and we'll do water. And then you get to pick your spells. So we'll pick 2 here. We'll do Ice Bolt and let's do that one. Don't have a lot here. Actually, select them all. And then 1, 2. We'll do Lightning Pulse. There you go. Oh, I do get to pick it. Oh, I already did. All of them. That's all I can do. Sorry. Alright, so here's the game map. As you can see, it's already been completely explored. The way that the maps work is that they connect lengthwise, wrapping around, but not top to bottom. So it's a little weird. You can see how many neutral villages there are around here. The interface before was not great. This is somewhat improved, but it still has its own issues. My really biggest issue is the fact that the good locations on the map that you need for resources are not labeled with icons. You can mouse over them, and once you play enough, you can kind of pick out and recall which ones they are. But again, if you're looking over here, where is a good location to found? Is it that thing there? Is it this over here? What is this thing? I don't know. It's not telling me. You can have this surveyor tool, which is pretty terrible, that you can move around and it'll show what type of food and production you'll get by founding your village in that particular location. But that's no replacement for simply having little icons that just show this over all the resource locations. Like, just put a little coins with +2 above that when you press the surveyor tool. I don't understand why they didn't do that. It makes a lot more sense if they would have. As you play, you can look at your sorcerer lord. Yay, hello. You'll do diplomacy with other people when you run into them, but usually the options are pretty limited. As before, another area that they did not improve is when you have a diplomatic agreement with another sorcerer lord. They don't tell you what you need to do to make them accept. If you try to suggest a non-aggression pact and they refuse, they won't say, oh, if you add 30 gold, I'll accept it. They'll just say no. and so you have to keep guessing as to what it takes to make them accept it, which is really annoying, and something that they should have improved since the last one. In your spell book, you can do spells during turn-based combat and also on the game world map. You can research things, which is what I'm going to do first. I'll probably do the thunderclap here. Give me 84 turns before I pick that up, so maybe I should have done something that's a little bit less cost, to be quite honest about it. I'll just do that one. And then you cast things on the map using your mana up here. You gain mana per turn. This is food that you need for your troops. So you just basically have to keep a positive balance there, and then gold you can use to buy out production, essentially. You do have a rundown of all your cities. If you have any more than 7, actually, it will be bad for your income. You can reassign your citizens, basically to production or to research. Now, like I said, all you want to do is just keep an eye on this, make sure your food is positive, and then basically just assign everybody else to research and production based on what that particular town's role is. All of the resources are global, so food is shared immediately between all the villages. So it's kind of nice that you don't have to micromanage each individual village as you go through them. In each village, you can drain units. Certain units have prerequisites that you have to construct buildings for. You also have units that will guard that city so it doesn't get invaded. And then it gives you a listing of all the things that have already been built there. Similarly, you have army management here, and I'll show that off in a little bit. You can also craft weapons for your hero, and also do a little magic tweaking here based on what you want your mana to be spent on, your magic power. So either it's researching new spells, being able to use spells, or how much magic you can use per turn in order to cast a spell, because most spells take multiple turns to cast. So you can kind of have a decision there. I'm just going to leave it at the default. And again, that's pretty much it. In general, the game is, not surprisingly, a lot like Worlds of Magic. And the areas that they needed to improve, in my opinion, which were the interface and diplomacy, have not been improved. In addition, the game has very poor early game balance, where the roaming armies are very annoying and very powerful as they roam around the map. And we'll see if we run into that as we go around. Splitting armies is also a big pain. You split it like this, but then it doesn't tell you what these units are. There's no mouse tool or anything. So you can right-click on them individually, and it gives you a full screen thing, and you're like, okay, that's not really useful at all. So I'm just going to create this guy. So you split, and then, as it took me a while to figure out, you have to click on where you want them to go. And I'm just going to honestly just set him to auto scout. What's hilarious is if you don't get the reveal the whole map thing, when they're set to auto scout, they'll automatically go to the nearest treasure chest, whether you can see it or not. So it's pretty funny that they'll just hightail it straight to the to the nearest treasure chest, even though you don't actually physically know where it is. I'm just going to have these guys fortify because I'm worried about the roaming people. First thing I'm going to found is the people that found new things. So 5 turns, not too bad actually, for them to get going, or 440 gold, which I won't be able to afford. And that's basically it. End your turn. These guys will go around and collect all these chests, which will give me bonuses and whatnot. Yay. And I'm basically just hitting end turn until I get my unit, which there he is. And again, I gotta split him. And I think that's him. And I'm going to send him probably in this area. This silver ore is very good. So, probably in that general vicinity. And I'll fortify you again. Oh, and I can build something else. I will actually probably do another forefather. They're relatively inexpensive here for the dwarves. Only 5 turns. It's not too bad. I'm going to run out of food, which means I'm going to have to deallocate somebody from production to bring this back up. At least until my this guy gets turned into a town, basically. Which I'm going to run out of food this turn. But I can... where do I want to go? Probably right... Doesn't really matter. Right here, I guess. That spot. Now, again... and then, when you have the surveyor tool, you can't, like, select anything else. So you have to remember where it is. So I actually... but then when you move your mouse up here, it scrolls. So, alright, one up from that. So I actually take my finger, put it on my computer screen. It's ridiculous to remember where I want to found that. So, okay, there's the town of Anvil. So good job, Anvil. Now they're going to be really crappy until they get some population up. So I'm going to build a builder's hall. Now it's going to take them 60 turns, haha. So in the next turn, I'm going to basically buy that building for them. So he's just going to keep on getting that junk. So let me buy that for them. That's basically what you use your gold for, is for early level expansion and stuff. I don't think I actually have any other factions on this map. It's just neutrals, which is kind of disappointing because I kind of wanted to show off diplomacy. Oh yes, Anvil is that. I actually do want to do the granary, so we'll do that next. That's 240. That's going to take some turns though. But I can increase my production back up a little bit. So, and 240. I kind of remember that. So a lot of hitting end turn, waiting for things to get built. I did get my other guy. No, I don't want that. Crap. I do need to figure out where I want him to go, though. Where is some stuff? I don't know what that... probably over here. Oh, no, there's another town over there. Should actually probably take over that town. There's some gold. There's some gems. That's what gems are actually better. Iron ore. Probably up in this area, I would say. Just go that way. You're idle again, so I'm going to start training defending units here. Because I want to... this is undefended, so when creeps come around, they're just going to immediately take it, so I need to send some units over there to go. Did they really just auto-scout? No, stop. Stop auto-scouting. Go here. Yeah, fortify. Yeah, that's right. So, back down. Boink, boink. I kill production with all these units coming around. Yeah, I said fortify. Fortify. Ooh, new spell. Something relatively cheap. Whatever. Now, once you get enough units up, then you can start going to these little neutral sites. I'll show that off in a little bit. Now, is there a way I can get... What were those gems? Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want to grab all that, so I'm going to go right there. Right there. That's what I want. Ugh. Seriously. No, because I keep building units is why. So, now I have no production. Now I need a city to go. Yeah. Dindois. Alright, well, obviously that's it for units. Can't really afford to have any more. Now, I will actually increase this a little bit. 0.006 isn't too bad. And these guys have no production. So, similarly, we will build the same exact things here. Builder's Hall. This guy is 221 for the granary. So a lot of time there. Alright. Oh yeah, you're idle. Well, let's construct some buildings then. For some of these higher level units. What is this? Parthenon. Okay. Parthenon requires the temple. Now, do I want to build any of these things? I might actually do that first. I'll do farmer's market. All those things are expensive. He's just gonna keep finding me gold. Yeah, I probably should have just done everybody on one map. That would have been a little bit more. Because these guys are not very exciting. All these neutrals. Alright, so let's actually do something. So let me leave a couple defenders here. And let me meet up with my other guy, wherever he's at. Yeah, you. Yeah. That. Nope, that didn't select you. Yeah, that. Okay. But I can do this. Oh, you're way over there? Good lord. I want to see if I can take some of these villages out, actually. Yeah, to actually do that, and then... Okay. What's this? Very high. See, most of these are very high threat ratings. So there are all these little things. If you attack them, then you can get something inside of them. So they, you know, the intent is to give you something else to do while you're expanding. But again, your units have to be so powerful that it's almost not even, you know, worth anything to do. Very high. Oh, what a surprise. I bet you that one's very high too. Most of these things are just like little, you know, loot places to visit. Very high. Go after that thing. Oh, you're idle. Oh, I guess you built your thing. Your, whatever it was. Farmer's market. What is this? So that's actually pretty good. I'll do that. I can buy this, finally. I can buy that too, but it's only 3 turns. It's almost not worth it. Cool. Alright, so... You got some more stuff to do. So that's exciting. 30 a turn. It's not very good. Gold income by 50. I should probably train. Need some defenders. Smithy and a barracks. Yeah, let's do barracks. Oh my lord, there's a lot of gems over here. I want that. Can that all be incorporated into one city? Oh, almost. But you can grab 3 of them. That's crazy. I actually kind of want that. I need that. Actually, we'll probably, I'll probably build another forefather after that. You know, right there. Alright, where's my stupid units, by the way? Yeah, they're heading in opposite directions. Because they're getting all this junk. Alright, let's see if we can actually uh, meet up and see if we can attack something. Alright, so let's do our granary. Yeah, this will be ready here in a little bit. Production's so low. Oh, crap. Here he comes. Oh, here's another one. The game has decided the creeps are coming. So 4 defenders from the... I don't know where they came from. I guess up here? I don't know. Alright, well. Let's see if I lose all my cities. That'll be fun, won't it? Hey, you guys just stay there. What are you? Can I take you? Average. Alright, well. Let's fight them. I'll show off the combat. So, deploy your troops. Defender. Dude. Defender. Start. You can use spells. If you so choose. Opening your book. And then you basically have your limit of whatever your mana is. So let's do a lightning strike. Yeah. You dead and stuff. And that's pretty much it. And let's see how badly I get decimated. Well, that's not fair. They attacked twice. Well, that was pretty good. Okay, 1 down. Ah, crap. That was dumb. Right. I can use a spell, though. Yeah, basically it's all just different attacks. I missed. Thanks, random number generator. Well, we're down to 1 enemy unit, so that's good. Okay. Oh, good. I think I won. Yay! 500 XP and fame. Yay for me. I'm awesome. Alright, let's, we need to get back to the city. Ugh, I hate that. Left click, right click problems. I'm gonna lose my capital here in a second, though. Let me just auto fight. It was a draw. Yeah, I lost all my units, so that's cool. Like I said, the neutrals at the beginning are just insanely powerful. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can get 1 there. There we go. Yeah, I'm the type of player that usually tries to boom first and focus on economics, but you really got to pump out the units, but then you need the food to support them is the other issue. It just doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. I do have this guy now, don't I? Alright, we're gonna split you. Where did I want you to go? Oh yeah, over here. Right? Yeah. I wish I could get all 4 of those in one thing, but it's so close. Yeah, fortify. Since I lost basically all my units. I just told you where to go. Go there. I just told you where to go. Right there. Listen, buddy. Any cool things I can get? I think I was looking at that Parthenon before. Because I need the temple first. So you're seriously just not going to go over there? Alright, whatever. Be a jerk. See if I care. I actually do care. Yeah, darn it. Here, take your food. Almost there. And I can actually probably increase production. Especially because that guy's about to disappear, so. Alright, where do I want you? Right there. And can't right click to dismiss that, you have to click the X. Which sometimes doesn't work. Okay, right there. Found a city. There we go. Now we got some ridiculous amount of gems. Yeah, 32.5 a turn. I think we'll be alright. Now what's going to happen is the AI is just going to take that over, so that'll be cool. Let's do a barracks. Let's buy the barracks. I can afford it. I should buy that. We need to get some more units up. Unfortunately. Pull that up. I actually have plenty of food now. But we do need to get some units. So I do need a smithy for that, which I will do. What's marketplace do? Gold income by 50. Yeah, their gold's 3. That one would actually be a better thing. What was that? The marketplace needs a builder's hall. Now, can you queue up stuff that is going to be fulfilled by prereqs? Of course you can't, because that would make too much sense. Smithy and a barracks. I don't know if I want to do that. What do I want to do? I'd actually just do housing, to be honest. No gold, 1 food. What a crappy town. Like, seriously. That one I might do the, there's a bunch of stuff I can do here. Sure. I'll do that. Sure. Let's walk on water. Oh, look, they are again magically appearing wherever. And that town is undefended, I believe. So I'm gonna lose it. So that's cool. Oh, there's another sorcerer lord. Oh, and they declared war on me. That's cool. Alright, well, at least we do have diplomacy. You know, Peace. Confirm. What can I do to make you accept? Give you gold? I don't know. Again, I don't know. It doesn't tell you. You want my static charge? For a peace treaty? No. So, I don't know. The game never tells you what it needs. Alright, so there you are. And and almost all the AI just immediately declares war on you. So, nuts to you. They came in on a portal, so they're about to take my town too, so I'm going to lose. Oh, and there's another guy. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, very high. I know. Yep, I know. Yep, I know. Awesome. Everything is awesome. Well, can I attack my town back? Oh, I got my town back. Take it, please. I looted one of my gold back, so that's cool. Welcome back, Anvil. Welcome back. Oh yeah, this is my crap town, isn't it? Let's do housing. Oh, you didn't attack me. I don't know why. Oh, that's gonna get attacked. That's gonna get attacked. Huh, I actually beat him. I'm shocked. But look at all this craziness. Like, where are these spawning from? It's crazy. I'm gonna lose that town too. Crazy. Won that one. And even if they don't beat you, it's just annoying. Oh, you're gonna go after my capital. I see. I actually beat you. Shocking. I'm just gonna sit here and just let them just attack me. Because this is pretty great. Can I buy anything out? Almost. Yeah, you gonna take that? Yeah, I lost that. Yeah, you gonna do that? Nope, I lost that. Yeah, so... Oh, cool. Yeah, because I lost my capital, so that's cool. Cool. Well, you know, I'm just going to lose this, so they're just going to come over. They have obviously way more units. So, I mean, that's it. That's the game. That's Planar Conquest. Is it better than Worlds of Magic? Yes. Is it good? Not yet. The game lacks multiplayer. Not a big deal for me, personally, but, you know, for people that like to play against actual humans, it's important. The interface... I don't understand why they just don't have icons here. They did in the previous game. That's what's kind of flabbergasting about it. You know, you got to mouse over it, and then it doesn't just freaking pop up that little hammer icon with a +2 next to it when I click on the surveyor. That's all you have to do. I mean, the surveyor tool's dumb anyway because you can't tell units to move, so you have to remember where you clicked and all that. But that would have been made way more sense to make the game more accessible. Most of the game is identical. You know, you know, it's Master of Magic. You make hero units, you go found villages, you research spells, and all that stuff. The neutrals are extremely difficult. Way imbalanced, as are the other people. They just have tons of units that magically appear out of nowhere. The diplomatic options are terrible, where it doesn't tell you what you need to do to make the AI accept your treaty. Turn-based combat's pretty bland. AI is good at the game, but I wonder if they get some sort of economic bonus from it. So, you know, the quote-unquote bad things from the original game, there's no multiplayer. The interface is better in some areas, but other areas they took away the icons for resources, and it's, you know, lagging behind to where it was before. The diplomacy is not improved at all. The early game balance is off with very powerful neutrals that'll just roam around and take you out, and then you'll just die, basically. You know, the game doesn't know whether it wants you to quickly expand or defend. And it can't decide, and because of that, there's no real right way of doing it. So, while it is better than its predecessor, it's still not a game that I would recommend. That's all I have for today. Till next time, bye now.